Few figures in Ontario volleyball history have shaped the sport as completely and as consistently as Ed Drakich. Across every chapter of his journey as an athlete, a coach, administrator, and international leader, Drakich left behind stronger programs, higher standards, and a culture of excellence that continued long after he moved on to the next challenge. For Ed, volleyball was never simply a sport. It was a part of his life from the very beginning. Born into a volleyball family in Toronto, his mother played for the Canadian national team from 1967 to 1969. His father coached and competed himself, and sister Christine is an OVA Furlani legend for her passion and leadership in the sport. By the age of 3, Ed was already at Balmy Beach Club watching matches and absorbing the culture of beach volleyball. Summers were spent at the beach alongside his family, where he quickly immersed himself in doubles, triples, and mixed four competitions that filled nearly every weekend. It became the foundation of a lifelong passion. From 1974 onward, volleyball became a year-round pursuit. Indoor club volleyball, high school competition, university play, and beach volleyball all became part of his routine. Yet through every level and every season, beach volleyball remained his true calling. Long before professional beach volleyball existed through the FIVB, Drakich was already fully committed to the game. His indoor journey began at Camp Cayuga, now known as Madawaska, shagging balls as his dad coached and learning from every opportunity. Beginning his first camp at CFB Borden in 1973, and later attending Madawaska volleyball camp throughout high school before eventually coaching there himself, Drakich developed a relentless work ethic that would define his career. He would quickly become a standout with the Scarborough Solars under the tutelage of Wally Daiba, where he would go on to win 14 OVA provincial championships through his youth and senior career. This excellence translated to his high school career at Malvern CI, where he made the senior team in grade 9 and was already a player coach by grade 10, helping turn the struggling program into a multi-time city champion and OFSA silver medalists. By the early 80s, Ed was well on his way to being one of the finest athletes Ontario had ever produced. At the University of Toronto, Drakich became the school's first 3-time CIAU All-Canadian, while also earning 4 OUAA All-Star selections. He helped lead the Varsity Blues to OUAA championships and national success while completing the demanding workload of an engineering degree. One of the defining moments of his indoor playing career came during the dramatic 1982-83 OUAA semifinals against York University. York, coached by his former Solars coach Wally Daiba, had dominated the conference for years, while U of T had not won an OUAA title in 15 years. On a brand new basketball court that they had to drill post holes in and tape lines the morning of the match, the Blues battled through an unforgettable 5-set victory televised on CHCH. It was a turning point not only for the program, but for the culture of volleyball at U of T. That was a theme throughout his playing days. Malvern Collegiate Institute, Scarborough Solars Volleyball Club, U of T, and later at Balmy Beach, where he guided the senior men's program to a national silver medal. Wherever he went, he helped elevate the standard of the program. Ed's path to international volleyball, however, was not immediate. He was cut from the junior national team 4 separate times, possibly a record, a setback that might have discouraged many athletes. Instead, those experiences became fuel. Internationally, Drakich represented Canada with distinction in both indoors and the beach. He competed on the court at the 1985 FISU Games and 1987 Pan Am Games before playing professionally in Germany with TSV 1860 München. On the beach, he competed across the AVP and FIVB tours with the biggest names in Canadian beach volleyball: John May, Garth Pischke, John Kanjar, John Child, before qualifying for the 1996 Olympic Games alongside Mark Dunn, an achievement he considers the pinnacle of his playing career. Along the way, he won 4 Canadian beach volleyball championships and established himself as one of the pioneers of Canadian beach volleyball. During the twilight of Ed's playing days, he turned his drive to compete into a drive to mold the game, becoming the OVA's first Beach Volleyball Director. In this role, and later as the OVA Technical Director, he led the introduction of mandatory coaching certification, the first in Canada to do so, and developed advanced coaching manuals. He also implemented the country's first online registration system as part of the organization's broader digitization and modernization efforts. His influence expanded nationally and internationally through leadership roles with Volleyball Canada and the FIVB, leading the charge in modernizing coaching as lead author on the Level 2 and 3 coaching manuals. As an FIVB technical supervisor since 1997, Drakich has worked 5 Olympic Games, multiple World Championships, Commonwealth Games, and Pan Am Games. His expertise and professionalism helped shape beach volleyball on the world stage, while his leadership roles with the FIVB Beach Council and NORCECA continued to elevate sport internationally. Even then, coaching remained central to who he was, leading junior athletes with the Solars to provincial championships and national podiums, earning Coach of the Year honors at Seneca College, or returning to coach at the University of Toronto for half a decade. Drakich consistently developed athletes, programs, and future leaders. Through every era of his career, Ed Drakich built something meaningful. As a player, he raised standards. As a coach, he developed athletes. As a builder, he modernized organizations. As a leader, he helped shape the future of volleyball in Ontario, Canada, and around the world. This has separated him from his peers and earns him a place in the OVA Hall of Fame as a Furlani legend.